Hello, how are you?
Great.
It's Gonzalo from Cartelera in Spain, first of all. Such a pleasure and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, gracias.
Well, the first thing I want to ask you, because this show has a very scientific side, but in your case, I would like to ask you, because you guys started like in a very different story at the beginning with your own investigation, etc. So your relation is one of the most special relations in this show. So how did you work on your chemistry between your characters?
It's all sexual.
Pansexual. No, do you know, I've loved Liam from afar, his work, and I think I've bumped into him at a party occasionally. Well, we never actually met, but I saw him. And when we came to the project, it was just on the first few scenes on set. I just knew I loved his work ethic. You know, we are both grafters at heart, and then just the laughter comes after it, because there's time to relax, and then we can just have a laugh, and then within that, it creates this space to play. Then when we're on set, and well, thank you. I'm glad it sort of translates between our characters. You know, they're the most unlikely of duos put together, but they have the greatest respect for each other, and they're aligned for the greater good.
I was the same. Of course, not having met Benedict before, I made a few phone calls, and everybody went, "Oh, you're going to love Benedict. You're going to love Benedict." His reputation preceded him, and obviously the quality of his work. And no, it was a joy. We relaxed very quickly when we started working. It was every day I looked forward to, and it was always rewarding. Fantastic stuff.
That's beautiful. No, it does translate to the screen. So congratulations on that.
Cool.
Now, especially you, Liam, I want to ask you, because people are saying that this show is it's made by the team of Game of Thrones, and even there are some similarities, like this distant threat that people are facing. Mm-hmm. But I would like you guys to define how it's different. What makes this show, Three Body Problem, so unique?
Well, I suppose the similarities are the epic scale of the storytelling. And that world, I think with Game of Thrones, was very much about power and legacy and family and paranoia. And what we have here is a singular, this is a weak humanity, a technologically not advanced humanity, who are under threat from an existential threat that's not going to arrive for 400 years. And that was the concept I thought was absolutely wonderful. It's not like you look up in the sky and they're there. It's that they're not going to be here for a long time. And what do you do with that information? So you could even say that it's almost like global warming. Is that it's a silent killer, because it's arriving incrementally. So I thought that was very interesting. But you have to remember that there's no inter-family wars or somebody wants to get on the throne or wants to eliminate some family. It's not chaos. We follow these small human stories with the Oxford Five, and one of them is very ill and is in love with one of the other one, and it's these very human stories, and at the same time, this huge backdrop of this could be the end of us all, but it's not going to be here for a while. I think that concept is really interesting.
And we're very much familiar with how, humanity can be divided, especially when we were filming during COVID as well. At that time, so I think audiences are aware of something like a looming threat,
Yeah.
That's really interesting. I have to wrap up. They are telling me, so I just want to ask you, would you send the message?
Send them.
That's a good one.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question. Would you send a message?
No.
We're not ready to send a message.
No.
That's it.
I agree.
Definitely not.
So, thank you very much, guys. It's been such a pleasure, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Here's to a united human.
Es que no sabemos lo que son. Puede que no podamos saberlo nunca.